Hello everybody, this is Vinita. I'm your new computer teacher. Today I'm going to discuss about programming language. Okay, before moving to the topic, we should know about language, programming language and its types. Okay, first let me tell you about language. Language is a mode of communication. Okay, so between one person to other person. Okay, so we can share our ideas, opinions with each other. Similarly, programming language is the computer language used by the developer or a programmer. What they will do, using that programming language, they can communicate with the computer. Okay, so I think you understand about language and programming language. Then we'll go to the types. So this programming language is classified into two types. One is the low level, another one is high level. So can you see that? Low level language and high level language. Low level language is again classified into two types. One is the machine language and another one is assembly language. So machine language is nothing but machine can understand easily, but human can understand difficult. Okay, so machine means they're like computer. So computer knows only 0 and 1. Am I right? So you can see each and every electrical devices. Even you can take it an example of TV remote or UPS or CPU. All that the power on and off button will be like this. Did you notice that? 1 for on, 0 for off. Okay, so machine can understand only the 0 and 1. If you are giving anything to the computer, it will consider as the 0 and 1, the combination of 0 and 1. Coming to the next topic is assembly language. This assembly language, it uses some mnemonic codes. So mnemonic codes, it's also called it as a symbolic names. So what are symbolic names? Here it is using add, sub, jump, like this codes and all it is using. That is why it is called a symbolic name, or we can say mnemonic names. Okay, so already I told you the machine language only machine language contains 0 and 1. Even the machine knows only 0 and 1. Am I clear? That is a binary code. But here in this assembly language we were using some symbolic names. So machine can't understand. Okay, so this language is converted into machine language. Then only machine can understand. Okay, this language is converted into machine language. So in between it needs one software. What is that? That is called assembler software. So if you need to convert assembly language into machine language, we need a assembler software. Using that software only the conversion process will be occur. Okay, so the next one is high level language. High level language, it is very closer to the human, so we can understand very easily. Even we can debug the errors. All we can do using the high level language. So I'll give you some examples of high level language: C++, C, Java and Python. So these are the example of high level language. Here we have a lot of languages, but here I have listed only the 4 language which is called as a high level language. Here machine language knows only 0 and 1. So there is no translator directly executed by the CPU. But in that assembly language it uses some mnemonic codes, right? So that it needs the assembler software. Similarly, high level language, already I told you, it is very closer to the human. So this language can't understand by the computer. Then what will happen? We should use some converter, right? That converter name is compiler and interpreter. Okay, so using that compiler and the interpreter, this high level language easily converted into machine level language. Okay, I hope you understand the topic. Just I'll recall all that. So what we have discussed: language, that is a mode of communication. one person to other person. Next, programming language, that means one person, that means programmer or a developer easily communicate with the computer. So the next types, so it has divided into two types, low level and high level. Low level language is classified into machine language and assembly language. Machine language directly executed by the CPU, but assembly language we need one translator, converter, which is called assembler software. So then a high level language. High level language is very closer to the human, so it is a dependent, it is not depend on the computer, it is an independent language. Okay, so we no need to worry about hardware and all. So here C, C++, Java, Python is a high level language. So this high level language convert into machine level language. How it is possible? Using this two, compiler and interpreter. Okay children, I hope you all understand the topic of programming language. Thank you so much. Bye bye.